Hey, subscribe to my channel. I love you.
Card D Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Nen Garden. Check out their new exclusive Joker playmats, now available for pre-order in full color and one in sleek black and white at nengarden.com. Use NEN15 for 15% off your first order, plus apply my affiliate code CARDKaizoku for an additional 5% on top of that. That's right, that's 20% off your order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. Discover the latest OP10 deck list on gumgum.gg, updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, it's my OP09 Purple Luffy deck update. Version 2 of the deck for now. Might even have a version 3 coming up really soon. But yeah, I'm just going to be going over what I changed from my first version of the deck. So you can reference that first video if you want to see this deck in more detail, where I go over like the leaders and the curves and stuff. But yeah, also sorry, I'm sick. I got sick. So if I sound weird in this video, that's why. And then in the matches too, I'm probably going to mention it a lot. My brain's not working. But yeah, changes I made. So I tried taking the Magellans out. I had 4 Magellans in this deck originally. My meta call was that Lucci was still going to be popular. Blackbeard's going to be popular. Bonney is going to want to like play on even curve to get to 10. I wanted to play Magellan to ruin that. And yeah, it's really good at doing that, right? Playing against Black, playing against Bonney, even Smoker. Smoker tries to get Tashigi plus 1 extra Dawn on their 6th Dawn turn. Play Smoker, they have to do it like a turn after. It messes up their curve. But playing ranked and then just randomly on the sim, most of the opponents were like Doflamingos and stuff like that, where Magellan wasn't as good. But from some early like unofficial tournaments online, Lucci makes up top 8 quite significantly from what I've seen so far. So I am going to have to work my way to put Magellan back into the deck, even though I took him out just to test it. So just FYI. And like all these card choices that you see on screen, these were all in the like card options section of my first deck breakdown. But I know like a lot of people just skip to like the 130 mark and then just look at the deck list and see like, oh, this is what he runs. He doesn't know anything about the game. I know about these card options. I'm trying them all out. I even give you alternatives, but people don't really want to like look into the nuance of the deck breakdowns, right? They just see that screenshot at 130 and then make their judgments based off of that. But the beauty of Purple Luffy, in my opinion, is that you have so many options for the deck, right? You have every single purple card from OP01 up until now to tech for whatever specific matchup. So whatever deck is like more dominant in a specific meta, that yeah, you have the ability to tech for it. That's the strength of this deck, I feel. So never take a deck list as like concrete from my channel, especially for this leader. Unless you're a dummy, then yeah, go make your judgments based off of like one deck that was posted like a month ago. Okay, sorry, enough of that rant. So the changes I made, right? So I'm trying out 2 Mr. 2s along with 2 Usopps. I still like Usopp more than Mr. 2, to be honest. In your worst matchup, or one of your worst matchups against Doflamingo, Usopp does phenomenally better than Mr. 2, right? Mr. 2 can copy like a boa for 6k. You put 2 down on him to kill, and then he just dies to like their Perona Searcher the turn after, right? Usopp, on the other hand, pressures 6k every turn. He's hard to attack into. You can protect them really easily. If they attack your Usopp instead of your life, you're saving 1 counter because he's a 6k base. So because of that, I do prefer Usopp more than Mr. 2. But I do see the instances where Mr. 2 is more useful against like the Mirror or like against Shanks and decks like that where they can copy bigger characters. But to be honest, I feel like my matchups against those decks are fine even without Mr. 2, so I might even just cut him back out and just run 4 Usopp again. I just wanted to test out a 2-2 split. A lot of the choices I'm testing out are going to be like 2-2 splits or like 1-ups, because I saw like Jackson, the Nationals winner in Dallas for 2024. He runs a lot of 1-ups in his deck too, so if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. I'm also trying out 2 Furnosuke in place of 4 Sanji. So this guy as a blocker, I never really played him out as a blocker unless I really had to, and then in most games I didn't really have to because I run like so many other blockers. So I just wanted to run like a 2-2 split in case I ever need like an emergency rush option or like an emergency card to play out with Luffy Taro, because sometimes you won't get Usopps or Onamis or Sangoros and Zordros in your hand, so you can play out a Furnosuke as like a very last ditch effort to have like a 2-for-1 body out. And then what else? So I'm keeping 4 Kamazo. I think you do need them to kill like chump blockers and then 2 cost teaches. I'm running Linlands, 2 9-cost Linlands. Yeah, I mentioned in my first deck breakdown, I wanted to find space for this card. So since I'm not running Magellan, obviously this is like the first choice I had to put back into the deck. It helps against Doflamingo for sure, so that's why I'm running it. It helps heal you and gets rid of one of their no counter characters to set you up for like lethal later on. As well as 2 7-cost Sanji. I also mentioned that, yeah, if Magellans are gone, the Sanjis and Lilins are going to be the first picks to go back into the deck. So here they are. Helps immensely with the Doflamingo matchup. Gives you something other than Luffy Taro to do on your 7 Dawn turn. Helps pick off like your opponent's like setup cards too. Like if they had a Teach on board, you could play the Sanji out to attack 5k into it with your leader. Usually it dies. Against 7-cost Kid too, you can tap their non-Rosinante blockers, right? They run Barto or like Killer sometimes. We left the 2 9-cost Luffys. He might even be a card I might cut to 1 or 0. He's felt more like a win more card and like a completely useless card in Doflamingo, which is a matchup that you have hard time against, right? So it doesn't improve your losing matchups and it just makes your winning matchups even more winning. So I'm just like, do I need 9-cost Luffy? I'm also testing out a 2-2 split of the starter deck 10 Law and Onami. So I do really like Onami. Even just on your 8 Dawn turn, you can just play Onami and a Zorodoro or something. I feel like that's really strong. But I also miss having starter deck 10 Law as like a threat to decks that like to have big hand sizes. I think these days, a lot of decks don't respect it anymore. They think Purple Luffy doesn't run it anymore, but it's still a very potent and valid tech option. So I like running him as a 2-of maybe. That ratio might change. Maybe I'll share this slot with the Mr. 2s and the Usops or something. But yeah, just having a way to mill 2 cards from your opponent's hand is really strong. This is good in the mirror. This is good against Shanks and decks like that. And Bonney too, right? They can't disrespect you by having a huge hand anymore. They have to always be wary of it. And then one thing I still haven't budged on is Queen. I'm running Queen over Kid. They're both 5-cost 6k blockers, but I don't know. I feel like playing on curve, if you're at 5 or 6 Dawn, I'm never going to play Kid over Zorodoro or Sangoro. So the only time that you do play Kid is at like 10 Dawn or 9 Dawn even. But at that point, I'm playing like my Linlins and Sanjis and Luffy Taros, right? So I never feel like there's a good time to play Kid if you're trying to get value out of his like Dawn recycling. So I don't know, in my opinion, in the late game when you're having to play out a 5-cost blocker, I'd rather have Queen, right? Because Queen can cycle a card out of your hand and draw you a card. If you're not having a Gungam Giant in your hand, you could potentially find it with the Queen, or you could get rid of like a 9-cost Luffy in the like Doflamingo matchup because it's a useless card and you can find out more counter from discarding the 9-cost Luffy. So that's where I see the value in Queen over Kid, right? Because from what I've seen, the main reason people play Kid is to play Kid and then Luffy Taro the turn after, and then you get that Dawn back and then you go to like 9 the turn after to play Linlin. But that would mean that you had to have played Kid instead of a Sangoro or Zorodoro the turn before. But I think I prefer having a Sangoro set up to draw you a card next turn, or like a Zorodoro to find like a 2k counter in your hand. But that's just me, so I'm still on the Queen train. I never feel like I need one more Dawn ever. And I think that covers the changes in the deck. Again, I mentioned I'm going to try to fit the Magellans back in because I do see Lucci is still quite popular. Not on the sim, but definitely in like tournament environments so far. It could change per tournament too, right? It depends on the players in the region. But I would feel a lot better being teched for it because I still think this deck is weak to Lucci. So if you do happen to find that like rare Lucci that happened to be in the tournament, you're going to have a bad time. So I just had to figure out what to cut. But yeah, until then, that's the update for this video, version 2. Version 3 with the Magellan is going to be coming soon. I just don't have time to test for it today because I'm sick and I'm going to go rest now. So yeah, enjoy the matches. And let me know what you guys think of these deck updates, if you care about them at all. Right, usually I just do like a deck breakdown and I never touch the deck again, in video at least, as a deck breakdown until like way later, until the next set. But yeah, if you like these, let me know. I'll keep making them. I'll show every single version of Luffy that I test if you guys want to see. And yeah, enjoy the matches. We have Purple Luffy versus Doflamingo. God dang. But yeah, I've actually teched against you now, so maybe we'll have a better time. We'll keep this. Oh, I realized I think I've been queuing on the Eastern queue, and this one is my first game on the Western queue by accident. Okay, we'll law into a Taro. So am I gonna put this all into one video? The other games were kind of funny. I'll include it in the video, like my sick Luffy video. Okay, they Sengoku and pick up a Boa, and then they play Buggy too. Okay, so next turn is gonna be a leader ability. It's not a 4-drop from hand. Can we anticipate for that? No, we're just gonna take the 7. Could be a teach 2 to put this Boa into life, so it could be 8. Not into life, into their deck. We'll ramp 1. We'll swing 5 out lead. They'll take. Play Zorodoro. Sanji would be nice. Yeah, we'll take it. Pass. Hopefully no pudding, because they know we have a Sanji in hand. Okay, they play Teach, so Boa's coming out. It's gonna be a 9k, right? Because they have 1 extra Dawn. No, it's 8. Oh, Boa and then 9. Oh, Junbei into Boa? Into Weevil. Okay, we'll take the 8. So we'll ramp. Play Sanji out. Return a Dawn. Tap the Teach. We'll do 2 into Teach. Oh, he's a 3k. Oops. I just tested it. I almost threw up. I should really rest after this game. Okay, 5 into Teach. I was trying to throw him off, you know? Okay, he died. 6 into Jinbei. Oh, he died. Okay, 7 into life. We'll take. Pass. No pudding. Please, I don't want to lose 4 cards. Please, no pudding. I'll counter with half my hand. I just don't want to lose it to a pudding, you know? So if he does pudding, that means no leader. Oh, frick, he did it! Okay, our hand's still not too bad. But yeah, I did lose 2 Gum Giants. Yeah, I didn't need it right now anyway. Maybe. I hope. Okay, 8k from that guy at Zoro. We should save our Zoro. We'll counter 3. Then he'll do 5 at me. I might have to take it. Hell no, we're gonna counter 2. Okay, we have nothing to do now. So we could do 8 into Weevil. Oh, he's a dead guy. Okay, 6 into Leader. Maybe he take. He counter. Okay, 7 into Leader. This one he takes. Play Queen, return a Dawn. Yeah, we'll get rid of the 9 Luffy pass. Okay, we know he has a Boa in hand. That's all I remember. But yeah, our Sanji's still on board. That's good. Kit Jinbei into Boa. Uh-oh. So I will take this one going down to 1. We have 2 Gum Giants in our deck somewhere. So we know it's not in our life. Oh, he bottom decked it. It's going to be a blind leader ability? Or no leader ability at all? I don't have a 2k for this. So please attack my character instead. It's easier for me to defend. 7 at me, at Sanji. Okay, that's good. We'll counter 1. And then putting 6 into Zoro. That's all the attacks, right? Counter 1. Whew. Get Zoro Jiro. Okay, we'll throw 5 into Pudin. Maybe I should have gone for game? I don't know. So 7, 4. Oh wait, 7. I need at least 1 down up to hope to get a Gum Giant. So we'll do 7 at lead. He took. Okay, how about 7 at lead? Counter 3. We'll play Taro into Jiro. Take a Gum Giant. Perfect. We'll pass with the Queen blocker up just in case. Imagine losing to a sick guy in the favored matchup. I want to lay down. I could play laying down. Why am I sitting up at my desk for? Why didn't I think? Oh, Jozu to bounce back Queen. Okay, it's a card for me to discard with Gum Giant now. Plays out a buggy to set up leader ability. Leader ability is not gonna save you. That's a 2k out of your hand. I don't know, but we'll see. So he should throw the 5ks at me first. He throws a 6 at me. 6 at Zoro. We will Gum Giant. Give me counter. Yes, perfect. My board's gonna stay alive. 7 from Jinber will counter 2. I think we have the game. I have Sanji too. I think we have the game. Return, tap. Okay, here. Oh, he concedes. Oh, he had Raging Tiger, so no counter at all in his hand. Dang, imagine losing to a sick guy. Losing? See, I can't even say it right. That's how sick I am. Bye. The Purple Luffy versus Bonney will go first. Yeah, we will work with this. We will pass with this. I wish I had like a hot water dispenser next to my table here. Hey, Rosinante, 5 at lead. Like the Zojirushi ones, the one that look like an elephant. Okay, he takes, we'll ramp. Play out, swap, and pass. So he's gonna play a 3-drop or like a Searcher Bonney or something like that, and then leave a Dawn up. That's what they always do, you know? Do something different. Be original. Play Urouge. 5 out of... Oh no, don't play Urouge. I don't want that either. Counter 1. Urouge would be so... Oh, he passed with 4 Dawn up. Okay. You got me there. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen that one before. 6 out lead. We'll tap my leader. Okay, we'll ramp and hope to find something to play with Taro. Nope. I could play out Usohachi. Nah, that sounds like a dumb idea. Yeah, just Taro. How do I whiff with the Taro? It's so depressing. I run Usopp that I have on board, the Nami that I countered with. Okay, they play Cavendish. Attack us for 7. Usopp for 7. We'll counter 2. Well, at least since I didn't have to minus down, I could play 9-drop Luffy this turn. Now I get the Zoro. Okay, I'm gonna go wide. Do 8 at the leader. He'll tap on my Usopp. Take a this life. Then we'll do 7 at leader. He block a this life? Or does he go to 1? That's scary though. He does counter 3. We'll do Taro into Jiro. Take a Gum Giant? No, 2k. And then we'll pass. Because I have no Dawn up. I have Gum Giant already for a future turn. I'm just trying to spread out the defense, you know? Okay, 8 cost Kid is something I don't want to see this turn. So if you play it, I'll never forgive you. We do hit 10 next turn, so we get Luffy and then have a Dawn up for a Gum Giant. Maybe I should run freaking Gamma Knife. Ah, 8 cost Kid! I'll never forgive you for that. Okay, 6 into Usohachi. Counter 1. Oh, 5 into leader? So it doesn't matter if I tap this or not. We'll counter 2. We might play a second blocker though, that's the thing. But he didn't play anything. Okay. 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 So, we'll just try to get as many counter out of his hand. Here's 8. Taps my other Taro. Yeah, I think just having this guy out from this turn on, I can just keep pressuring him unless he plays like a 10 cost Doflamingo, which I don't want, but don't really have a choice in the matter. So we'll play out Luffy. Return a Dawn draw. Swing 10 into Kid. He does block. Okay, that's our turn. So 10 cost Doflamingo, freeze, freeze, freeze. I don't want that to happen, so let's hope it doesn't happen. He's only got 7 cards in hand. What are the chances? No, why would you do everything I hate every single turn? Just be nice to me, please. Okay, 6 at us. Let's counter 2. Maybe mistake. 5 at us. Well, don't come giant this. I don't know where that noise came from. I should have done it in the other order. I was trying to 9k the 8k from this guy, but yeah, it's a 9 that I'm gonna have to take anyway. Or he could be attacking Luffy? I don't effing know. He needs to play a blocker though. 9 at me? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, so I could die next turn. Oh, not unless I draw that blocker. 2, 3, 4, 5 for 11. Let's do it. 11 at Kid. Tapped my Usopp. He died. Oh, that's pretty good. If I kill Cavendish, he cannot finish. If he has Hody, I could die, so it's better to go for the Cavendish. He didn't have the 3k, 4k to stop this, so he won't have the 4k to stop this, I hope. 9 into Cavendish, please die. Okay, whew. Pass. I live to Hody, because I have enough counter in hand. Right, in this way, instead of playing a blocker, I have an extra counter in hand. That's my thinking at least. So 10 at Taro. I will counter 3. Another Doflamingo. You got another one there, buddy. I'm hoping his hand's like all bricks, and I can just go for game. 5 at me. We'll keep the rusher just in case. We'll counter 1. Could be big mistake. But he won't have Dawn up for his leader ability at least. Okay, it's another Doflamingo. We get Zoro, Juro. I could try to find like a Onami with him. But if I split 3 ways, what do I have here? 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9. I don't think that's gonna win me the game. If I kill this Doflamingo, that would buy me another turn. That sounds good, right? 16 into Dofla. 4, 5, 6. I could do 12. Let's just guarantee the kill on him. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 15. 15 is the Doflamingo. If he lives, I lose. But since I was able to kill the kid last time, yeah. Pretty sure I had it. 5 into lead. Takes 6 into lead. So I do die to a Hody now, since I don't have counter in hand anymore. But I left the Dawn up to make it look like I had a Gungam Giant, so maybe he doesn't go for game. Oh, but he could just tap the Dawn with the Hody. Yeah, so I shouldn't be attacking him because I'm giving him more higher chances to find the Hody. Maybe I lose because of that. Right, Hody he could do like 7, 9, 10. I can't stop. Yeah, because if I get 4k counter max for my life, that's 10k. Okay, that counter my 6k. No Hody. No Hody. Oh, he attacks with the Doflamingo first into Luffy? Okay. Okay, okay. Don't tell me he has a third one. Third Doflamingo. In which case I will just split like leader and then my Usopp or something. That might be my best bet. If I bet me, I will take 8 cost kid. Oh, no blocker though. He had a blocker though, but I can tap it with Sanji. So we'll do that. Sanji out. Turn it on. Tap killer. You have to throw everything at him. 12. Hope it's enough. Taps my Taro. Okay, he dies. 5 at lead. Counters 1. 6 at lead. Takes 7 at lead and 7 for game. I hope. We had it. Woo! And he had the Hody too. Little did he know he had game the whole time. But I don't know. Maybe there's something that I wasn't accounting for that he was accounting for, but I just missed. Imagine losing to a sick guy. Bye. Yeah, Purple Luffy versus Ace. We'll go first. Sorry, I'm sick, so my voice sounds off. It's because I'm sick. Okay, let's mulligan this. I don't think we want Gungam Giants in opening hand, and then we get a handful of late game that we can't play. So we're gonna have to hope for the luck of the draw here. Plus our ramp from our leader ability. Okay, so they have no turn 1 plays. I could play Kamazo. We'll ramp. Zoro is good too. Play him out. I need something to play out next turn with him. I guess Onami is a consolation. We'll pass. If anything. Oh, I forgot to attack with my leader. Crap. I'm sick, okay? As I told you. 5 of us. We'll counter 2. Okay, play Zoro. Is he gonna swing for 6? He is. Counter that as well. Okay. 6 at Zoro. Do I want to Taro into a Nami or do I just want to rush Sanji into his face? You know? And then hope to draw something better to play with the Taro. Those are my 2 options. Okay, let's the Zoro die. We'll do 5 at lead. Well, if he has nothing for me to attack, yeah, I think Taro into Onami is the best bet here. So we'll ramp. Maybe get a Sangoro? Nope. Okay. Taro into Onami with no on play because I have less than 8 Dawn. I'm sick, by the way. Oh, wait, I already said that, didn't I? That's how sick I am. Why am I recording? Because I love you guys. Okay, 5 of us will counter 1. We got no counter. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, I could put this ace into life. Is he gonna do 7 at Zoro or 7 at me? At me, he's so aggro. We'll take aggro Levine. I'm not gonna do that again. Yeah, let's just swing at life. He took it. Oh my god. Trigger to kill my Nami? No, no, no. No trigger. 6 at lead. He took it, okay. And then 8 at lead. I'm evading every single ace trigger that could kill my characters on board. He took that as well. Okay, he took 3 life. We'll ramp. Play Lin, return a Dawn. I guess we'll discard Luffy Taro, gain a life, put ace at their bottom of their life. Oh crap, he could stay on board, huh? I forgot about that part. We'll pass. I'm sick, okay? It's gonna be, maybe it'll be a funny video, right? I'm just sick out of my mind and just playing horribly, misplaying. Okay, they play Rush Ace. 3 aces on board. If I had done the Lin first, I would have caught that and I could attack into the ace after. 5 into my Zoro. That's not nice at all. Yeah, you got it though. I can protect my Luffy, baby. 6 at him will counter 2. Yeah, I can protect him. I have Nobby blocker. Protect Luffy. We'll block the 7k. He has a Dawn up for Radical Beam. That's a radical, dude. I mean, we could try to go for game here. Right? I'll probe him. We'll throw 8. He'll counter this. He has to. But if he takes both of these hits, I'll just go like 15 meter. Unless that's what he wants me to do. Yeah, we could just Lin again and then try to kill the ace. Just be so healthy. He does Radical Beam this. Okay. So, different strat. Another Lin, return the Dawn, discard, gain a life, bottom life the ace. So I don't have Gungam Drive, but I could make it look like I have it. That's scary, right? Now let's just try to guarantee the kill on the ace. Let it die. Do I do 9 at ace or 9 at life? I think life. Right? I think he could defend 9 into 7, but 9 into 5 is a lot harder, and then I just set myself up for lethal next turn, I hope. So he does take it. We'll pass. So he has 2 attackers. He could play 1 rush max. I have 3 life. I think I should be good. I really shouldn't be speaking if I want to recover. Okay, we'll make this a short video. Okay, they put 2 down on ace to swing 9 at me? Or Taro? If it's Taro, I have a 2k. 9 at 8. There's a 2k. Are you K? 8 down for Flame Emperor. Oh, I guess the Flame Emperor could double attack me. A 5 at me though. That's not a Flame Emperor. We'll counter 1. What's the 8 for? Silver's Rayleigh? But he only plays ace characters, right? And okay, I thought it was gonna be 8 cost Rayleigh, but it's blocker Rayleigh. He broke his ace character leader character streak. Discards a new gate, so I can't even see the one on his discard anymore. 2 Dawn up. Interesting. Well, I just have a coin. So let's just swing some 9s, make it awkward for them. How many Radical Beams am I going to burn through? I gotta update this card. This proxy that's included in the sim is kind of weird, right? It says Port Gaz with a Z. There's 2 dots in his name. I updated my purple Luffy one because, yeah, I play this guy so much. I might as well, right? But I gotta go in and... I could, right? Yeah, I've been doing this for 2 years now. I left him as Port Gaz, the ace, up until now. He does Crossfire. I got caught up in the... Okay, minus 4k to my Luffy. And then he needs a 1k. He just discards an event. Okay. Well, how about another 9? He's got a blocker too, so I don't think we're gonna win this turn. But I will queen and stall and then burn as many resources as I can. I don't think he has a way to deal with these 3 on board. He could Flame Emperor the Luffy Taro, but not the Linlins. Okay, so Radical Beam plus 1k. So queen is 5. I could play the Law too. At 6, I have potentially 3 down if I hope to get like a Gungam Giant. I don't want to get hit by a stray trigger though, so we'll just do 9. From Linlin, he blocks with Rayleigh, maybe? Or he could take it. He took it. Isn't he? He's not scared that I might get like a Sanji here to finish, but I don't have it. So we'll play Queen. I guess I could have played Law to find it. Okay, we get 1 Gungam Giant. Then we'll play the Law Searcher. Take a 2k, and then here is 7 at lead. Block counter 2, I guess. That's what he do with 2 1ks. Okay, I'm pretty sure we win next turn for sure. He brought back the ace diagonal. Tic-tac-toe. It's interesting ace deck. Is this normal now? Just aggro and then... I guess he's not aggro, but... I don't know, I'm sick. For the 5th time I'm saying this video. 6 at us. Counter 2, and then we'll take a life, and then we'll Gungam Giant. Yeah, here's 7, we'll take that. Okay, he does play Roger. Oops. So I can't block. So, bye-bye Lin then. But that's it. You're not gonna catch me blocking, because if I block, I die. I lose. 7 at us. We'll take another Gungam Giant. And you can see it's great. By the way, I'm sick. Bye.
Car D Kaizoku.